Hello guys, welcome to Science Learning Gateway. I hope you all are doing good. So, आप सब कैसे हो? I hope सब अच्छे होंगे, चंगे होंगे. So today I came up with a new video of class 12th. This is my first video for class 12th and I am going to start it with organic chemistry chapter number 10, haloalkanes and haloarenes. This chapter is common for all the students, for CBSE students also, for Karnataka board students also, POC 2, for state board students also, for other state boards also, students also, because this chapter is from NCERT textbook. So we are going to start the chapter haloalkanes and haloarenes from for class 12th chemistry. So let's start with the chapter. So first of all guys, I have humble request from you all. Go through the tutorial. If you like it, then please click on the like button, and if you are new to my channel, then please subscribe to it, because if you will because from your motivation only I'm going to upload the other parts of this lesson or the other chapters also. Please comment in the comment section so that I can upload the lessons soon. Thank you for watching. So first of all, we are going to the topics which we are covering in this chapter. Let's have a quick look on that. So first of all, we'll cover classification topic, means haloalkanes, haloarenes are classified on the basis of what, that we will read. Nomenclature means naming of the organic compounds, nature of CX bond, methods of preparation, physical chemical properties and polyhalogen compounds. So ये सारे टॉपिक्स हैं जो हम इस चैप्टर में कवर करेंगे. तो चलिए चलते हैं हम इस चैप्टर की तरफ, haloalkanes and haloarenes. So let's start with the chapter. So first of all, we should know what are haloalkanes and what are haloarenes. So first of all, we'll start with haloalkanes. As the name, from the name, you can understand that haloalkanes means halogen group is attached to the alkane groups. Okay, haloalkanes are those compounds in which the halogen group is attached to the alkanes by the replacement of one or more hydrogen atom, that is called haloalkanes. For example, methane, CH4. In this, I want to substitute one hydrogen with chlorine. So which compound I will get? I will get CH3Cl. One hydrogen atom is replaced by one chlorine. For example, this is the structure of methane. In this, four hydrogen atoms are there. 1, 2, 3 and 4. I want to replace this hydrogen atom with chlorine. So I will get a new compound, CH3Cl, and this CH3Cl is our haloalkane and the name of this compound is chloromethane. तो ठीक है, हेलो एल्केन्स क्या होते हैं? हेलो एल्केन्स वैसे ऑर्गेनिक कंपाउंड है जो एल्केन से डिराइव होते हैं, एल्केन से मिलते हैं. और कैसे मिलते हैं? एक या एक से ज़्यादा H को हम लोग रिप्लेस करेंगे किससे? हैलोजन ग्रुप से. कौन से हैलोजन ग्रुप्स? वही क्लोरीन, ब्रोमीन, आयोडीन, फ्लोरीन. ग्रुप नंबर 17 में जो हैलोजन्स होते हैं उन्हीं से हम लोग रिप्लेस करेंगे तो हमें मिल जाएगा हेलो एल्केन्स. सो लेट्स हैव अ क्विक लुक ऑन द डेफिनेशन ऑफ हेलो एल्केन विच आई हैव गिवन ओवर देयर. So in this chapter, in this tutorial guys, you will get full notes from the NCERT textbook. You can copy the notes in your notebooks and you can understand the chapter clearly. So first of all, let's have a quick look on the definition of haloalkanes. Haloalkanes, they are also called alkyl halides. Alkyl halides, and the general formula of haloalkanes or alkyl halide is Rx, where R is the alkyl group and X is the halogen. A group of chemical compounds which are derived from alkanes. From where we get these haloalkanes? From alkanes by the replacement of one or more hydrogen atom, means we can replace one hydrogen atom or more than that also we can replace, and we can get, and after that we will get haloalkanes. Example of haloalkanes, we can write chloromethane, bromobutane, fluoropentane, chlorohexane. There are different types of compounds which we can see in haloalkanes. For example, in this structure you can see one carbon group is there. Over there we have three hydrogen atom and one chlorine atom. So one of the hydrogen atom is replaced by this chlorine atom, and the name of this compound is chloromethane. Over there you can see one example I have provided over there. How many carbon atoms are there? 1, 2 and 3 carbon atoms, means meth, eth, prop. 3 carbon atom means propane. So one of the H is replaced by the bromine group. So the name of this compound is So the name of this compound is bromopropane. Okay, bromopropane. 3 carbon atom means propane. If we have 1 carbon atom, then it's meth. 2 carbon atom means eth, and 3 carbon atom means prop. 4 means but. This is a series for your alkyl group. So when we will do nomenclature, that time we will go through this in detail. Next we have haloarenes. Haloarenes are also known as aryl halides. Haloarenes means in arene group or aryl group, one of the hydrogen atom or more than that is replaced by the halogen group. Then those compounds are called haloarenes. So what are haloarenes? Haloarenes or aryl halides are group of chemical compounds which are derived from arenes by the replacement of one or more hydrogen atom by halogens. Example, chlorobenzene, bromobenzene. So what is the formula of benzene? Or what is the structure of benzene? The structure of benzene is like this. Formula is C6H6. So if in benzene, one of the hydrogen atom will be replaced by any halogen group like bromine, chlorine, iodine, then we will get haloarene. For example, that in this compound you can see one of the hydrogen atom is replaced by bromine, so it is bromobenzene. In this, one of the hydrogen atom is replaced by iodine, it is iodobenzene. And in this, two hydrogen atom, one of them is replaced by chlorine and the other is replaced by CH3 group, and the name of this compound is chlorotoluene. So like this arenes are formed. सो अरीन्स में क्या होते हैं? अरीन्स में भी एक या एक से ज़्यादा हाइड्रोजन एटम रिप्लेस होते हैं किसी हेलोजन ग्रुप से, लाइक क्लोरीन, ब्रोमीन, आयोडीन से, और उसके बाद हमें क्या मिलता है? हेलो अरीन्स मिलता है. Right. Now one more important thing which we should learn from here, that is that in haloalkanes, halogen atom is attached to the sp3 hybridized carbon atom of an alkyl group. मतलब ये जो halogen atom है, जैसे क्लोरीन, ब्रोमीन, आयोडीन, वो जिस कार्बन आटम से अटैच रहेगा उसकी हाइब्रिडाइजेशन क्या होगी? sp3. उसकी हाइब्रिडाइजेशन sp3 होगी. मतलब 1 s orbital and 3 p orbitals are present in that carbon atom. But in case of haloarene, some different thing is there. Over there, the carbon to which the halogen atom is attached is sp2 hybridized, 1 s orbital and 2 p orbital. Okay, so this is the difference between haloalkanes and haloarenes. In haloalkanes, halogen atom is attached to the alkyl group and the carbon to which the halogen atom is attached is sp3 hybridized. But in haloarene, the halogen atom is attached to the aryl group and the carbon to which the halogen atom is attached is sp2 hybridized. So this was a short description about your haloalkanes and haloarenes. Now let's have a quick look on the uses of haloalkanes and haloarenes. भाई अगर हम haloalkanes and haloarenes के बारे में पढ़ रहे हैं तो obviously उसकी कुछ uses तो है हमारे day to day life में, इसलिए हमें ये chapter पढ़ना है. तो what are the uses of haloalkanes and haloarenes? Let's have a quick look on that. The first use of haloalkanes and haloarenes are these compounds are used in industry as well as in day to day life. जितनी भी pharmaceutical industries है, cosmetic industries है, वहाँ पे ये जो compounds है, organic compounds, haloalkanes, haloarenes, they find a wide application, and even in our day-to-day life also we use this compound. The second use of this compound is they are used as a solvents for non-polar compounds. Non-polar compounds. Okay, these are used as a solvent for non-polar compounds. मतलब एक medium provide करता है non-polar compounds को dissolve करने में. Third point. They are used for the synthesis of wide range of organic compounds. Wide organic compounds के formation में haloalkanes and haloarenes help करती है. We can form large number of organic compounds from haloalkanes and haloarenes. Chlorine containing antibiotic chloramphenicol. What is the name of this compound? Chloramphenicol. It is used in the treatment of typhoid fever. आप लोगों ने देखा होगा जब हमें typhoid fever होता है, जो medicines हम लोग लेते हैं, उसकी composition में ये कंपाउंड लिखा रहता है. आप जब रैपर देखोगे मेडिसिन की, उसमें लिखा रहता है क्लोराम्फेनिकॉल, मीन्स इट इज प्रेजेंट इन दैट मेडिसिन टू ट्रीट टाइफॉइड फीवर. नेक्स्ट, our body produces iodine containing hormone thyroxine. Yes, this you all know that one hormone is secreted in our body that is called thyroxine, and it helps to prevent a disease called goiter. But if our body will not secrete that hormone thyroxine, then what will happen? We can suffer from a disease called goiter, in which we can see the swelling in the neck. Our neck, the size of the neck will increase. There will be swelling in the neck, and that disease is called goiter, and it occurs because of the deficiency of the hormone called thyroxine. So we should always take iodine in our diet. The salt which we are eating, iodized salt, because of that, the hormone thyroxine is produced in our body. Next, synthetic halogen compounds like chloroquine. क्लोरोक्वीन, अब ये कहाँ यूज़ होती है? ये होती है मलेरिया के ट्रीटमेंट में. जब भी हमें मॉस्किटो आके बाइट करता है तो वी सफ़र फ्रॉम अ डिजीज़ कॉल्ड मलेरिया. सो फॉर ट्रीटमेंट ऑफ मलेरिया दिस कंपाउंड इज यूज्ड कॉल्ड क्लोरोक्वीन. Now next we have halothane. Halothane is used as an anesthetic drug during surgery. आप लोगों ने देखा होगा ना, जब सर्जरी या ऑपरेशन होता है तो पेशेंट को एनेस्थीसिया दे के मतलब सेंसलेस किया जाता है, क्योंकि उसे वो पेन पता ना चले जब सर्जरी होती है. तो हैलोथेन एक एनेस्थेटिक है जो सर्जरी के टाइम पे यूज़ की जाती है. सो दीज आर द यूजेस. यू शुड रिमेंबर द यूजेस. ओके, सो नेक्स्ट टॉपिक. फॉर दैट विल गो टू द नेक्स्ट स्लाइड. Now we will be discussing about the classification of this haloalkanes and haloarenes. So the classification is based on three categories. The first category is on the basis of number of halogen atoms. On the basis of number of halogen atom means how many halogen atoms are attached to the alkyl group or the aryl group. Okay, so haloalkanes and haloarenes are classified as mono, di and tri on the basis of the number of halogen atoms attached to them. What is the meaning of mono? Mono means 1, di means 2 and tri means 3. If one halogen atom will be attached to the haloalkane or the haloarene, then it is called monohaloalkane or monohaloarene. If two halogen atoms will be attached, then we will call it dihaloalkane, dihaloarene. If three halogen atoms will be attached, we will call it trihaloalkane and trihaloarene. Okay, mono means one halogen atom. Remember that. Di means two halogen atom and tri means three halogen atom. You can look at an example given over there, C2H5X. X over there is any halogen atom like chlorine, iodine or bromine. So it is our monohaloethane. Over there, two halogen atoms are attached. So it is called dihaloethane. Over there, three halogen atoms are attached. So we will call it trihalopropane. Trihalopropane, whatever is the halogen. Suppose three chlorine atoms are attached over there. So we will call it trichloropropane. Over there you can see in the benzene group one halogen atom is attached. So it is monohaloarene. Two halogen atoms attached, then it is called dihaloarene. If three halogen atoms will be attached, then we will call it trihaloarene. For example, three bromine groups will be attached over there. Then what we will call it? We will call it tribromobenzene. Right, so this classification is very easy on the basis of number of halogen atoms. Only you have to remember is that for mono, one halogen atom, for di, two, and for tri, three halogen atoms. Next category is compounds containing sp3CX bond. Now, we will be looking at those compounds in which the halogen atom is attached to the carbon which is having sp3 hybridization. Okay, sp3 hybridization. So this is divided into three categories. The first category is alkyl halide or haloalkane. Means they are having a general formula called RX. So alkyl halides, the halogen atom is attached to an alkyl group. In all the alkyl halides, the halogen atom like chlorine, bromine, iodine, they will be attached to the alkyl group R. Okay. Further, the classification is done on the basis of 1 degree, 2 degree and 3 degree depending on the nature of carbon to which the halogen atom is attached. For example, the halogen atom is attached to the carbon in which only one alkyl group is attached. This carbon is attached to only one alkyl group. Then it is called 1 degree of primary alkyl halide. But the carbon to which halogen atom is attached to two alkyl group, then we will call it secondary or 2 degree alkyl halide. But if the carbon which is attached to the halogen atom is attached to 3 alkyl group, then we will call it tertiary or 3-degree alkyl halide. So remember that 1 degree is for one alkyl group, 2 degree is for 2 alkyl group, and 3 degree is for three alkyl groups. So this was the classification of alkyl halides. Next category is for allylic halides. So what are allylic halides? Let's have a look on that. These are the compounds in which the halogen atom is bonded to an sp3 hybridized carbon atom next to carbon-carbon double bond, that is an allylic carbon. Means in this one, suppose this is a carbon chain, and over there we have a double bond. So in this, what they are saying, the carbon atom is bonded to a carbon, and next to that one more carbon is there. Over there we have one more carbon, and over there the double bond is there. See, these are the compound in which halogen atom is bonded to an sp3 hybridization. This carbon is having sp3 hybridization. This carbon is having sp3 hybridization next to carbon-carbon double bond. After that we have one more carbon atom over here and one more carbon atom over there, and they have a double bond. So this carbon is called allylic carbon, to an allylic carbon next to carbon-carbon double bond, that is to an allylic carbon. This carbon is known as allylic carbon. So in allylic halides, what happened? The halogen atom is bonded to the carbon which is having sp3 hybridization, but that carbon is attached to a carbon which is having carbon-carbon double bond, that is your allylic carbon. In this structure also you can see the carbon atom which is bonded to the halogen group is attached to a carbon next to carbon-carbon double bond. Next we have benzylic halides. So what are benzylic halides? These are the compounds in which halogen atom is bonded to an sp3 hybridized carbon atom next to an aromatic ring. In benzylic halide, from the name you can understand, benzylic means benzene group is there over there. Benzene ring means aromatic ring is there. So this is your benzene ring, and over there the halogen atom is attached to the sp3 hybridized group. Sp3 hybridized carbon means CH2. If we consider the carbon of the benzene ring, they are sp2 hybridized. But in benzylic halides, the halogen group will be attached to a carbon which is sp3 hybridized. Over there also you can see halogen atom is attached to a carbon which is sp3 hybridized, not sp2. Means it is directly not attached to the benzene ring. It is attached through any means through a alkyl group, through other carbon atom it is attached to it. So this was all about your benzylic halides. Now the third category is compounds containing sp2CX bond. Over there the halogen atom which is attached to the carbon is having sp2 hybridization. In this we have two categories, vinylic halides and allylic halides. So what are vinylic halides? These are the compound in which halogen atom is bonded to an sp2 hybridized carbon atom of a carbon-carbon double bond. So in vinylic halide, the halogen atom will be directly attached to sp2 hybridized carbon atom. sp2 hybridized carbon atom will always carry a carbon-carbon double bond. For example, in this picture you can see this is our halogen group, this is our halogen group. Over there we have one carbon and over there we have one carbon. So this halogen group is directly attached to a sp2 hybridized carbon. Over there also you can see this halogen group is attached to a sp2 hybridized carbon of this ring. Next we have aryl halides. These are the compounds in which halogen atom is bonded to an sp2 hybridized carbon atom of an aromatic ring. So you can see over there in this the halogen atom is attached directly to the benzene ring. It is attached directly to the benzene ring, means to a sp2 hybridized carbon atom. In this picture also you can see that the halogen atom is directly attached to an aromatic ring or the benzene ring. So these are the examples of arylic halides. So in this tutorial guys, I will cover these topics only. Rest of the topics like nomenclature, nature of CX bond, methods of preparation, physical chemical properties and polyhalogen compounds I will be covering in the next part. That is in the part 2 of the same chapter. So if you like the tutorial, then please click on the like button and put your comment in the comment box so that I will also feel motivated. And if you're new to the channel, then please subscribe to it, because next time I will again come up with the video for class 12 students. Thank you for watching my channel Science Learning Gateway. Please like it, share it with your friends, and if you're new to the channel, then please subscribe to it. Thank you for watching.